Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense starts in less than ideal field position off that full return. Well, the energy in this building, Chris, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou. Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw. It's Lee. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. And one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little question.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And he'll be brought down. Second down and goal upcoming. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Looking to pass. It's Lee. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to create better field position. And the return man steps out at the 28. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. The quarterback keeps it on the option. What a spin move. He's in the... He missed him again. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Send the back in motion. Hands off to the left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
The risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Got a lane. Can he get in?
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Kennesaw State is in front right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in pistol. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, and now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's going to take another shot right here. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop. Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down instead. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And this is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
To the air, it's Lee. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Long enough and good.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Bringing it out. It's Mills. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Remember, that last possession went for it in 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, and it's all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Look at it. Oh, the pass is picked off. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
The defender did not fight on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight. Job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Lee. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. When he's got some space here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Play action here on first down. Looking for the wide out. He's a wide-open receiver, complete.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead 28-6. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield. It's Lee. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to extend the play. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final in the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He knocks this one right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Lee. Quarterback escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Chris.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already gotten 3 makes in this game. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Of course, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Offense ready to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Lee. Fires it to the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mills. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive in the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the run here. Let's it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Launching it. He makes the grab. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Good as he gets the pass away. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes a quick catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him,
take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Touchdown, Texas. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it and finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up for an attempted onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Oh, and he fumbles. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Lee. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. On the run, he'll let it go. And he throws his third interception of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Scanning the field, it's Lee. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 33. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, intercepted in the end zone. physical running, fights off the defender. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.